Thanks to MJ and the forum, my official site launched Toothbrush Subscription. Hey everyone, I just wanted to give a special thanks to everyone for all the info provided on this board. I have spent the last 2 months building this business and today is finally launch day. Thanks to MJ for introducing me to the fast lane and opening my eyes. Thanks to Bioface for his thread on e-commerce. Thank you to the whole forum for contributing great amounts of information. My site is our URL. It has been an interesting journey building this. My first web, e-commerce experience, which as a lot of you know, is full of surprises. Going through multiple suppliers, contractors, time spent working and lots of learning. This is a toothbrush subscription service. Similar to Dollar Shave Club, except for toothbrushes. For $22.98 a year you get a brand new, American Dental Association approved one of only 30 toothbrushes in the world approved by them, toothbrush sent direct to your door, every 3 months. We have brushes for adults 18 plus, teens 10 to 18, juniors 6 to 10 and babies 2 to 5. You can save money with family subscriptions and also add products like floss to your subscription. I won't get too much into pumping the product. Check out the website. Please tell me any negative and positive feedback. There are some great minds on here, so I appreciate all the opinions. I plan to write a blog post on here in the near future with everything for eLearn to date launching this site. Thanks, Dave. You need a cool video to go viral like Dollar Shave Club has. And the name has to go. One less thought has nothing to do with teeth. Hell yes. I like it. I am going to subscribe for my son. Speed Plus. Cool. A subscription service for toothbrushes. It makes sense. I am always thinking how old is mine. Speed Plus Plus as said above, name and the logo are not related with what you're selling. I agree with Jack on both points, but I definitely love the idea. If you had a great video, like the Dollar Shave Club, this thing could really take off. Don't care for the name either. You couldn't find a domain associated with anything related to brushing or teeth? Besides that, page looks great, copy looks great, and love the bonuses. One more thought, change the bright yellow order. Now I would change it to green or orange. I could hardly read it. I had to really look at it and strain my eyes. You want that to be the thing on the page that stands out most. Only reason to keep the name would be to sell other products there too, that people tend to forget when to obtain. Yes, but don't see a reason to sell products in a different field on a site such as this. You would think that it would be wise to keep a site like this for dental products only. Therefore, you can easily come up with a name associated with it. I don't think he will be looking to sell shoes on a site that sells a toothbrush subscription. Speed. I would change the name. To be honest, one less tooth came to my mind. And higher models with teeth I would want. I do like Ally's video. Agreed, the name sucks. Hey, are all available? Don't go with oral sub. I love the concept, but like everyone else is saying, I don't think the logo or name really brand your site well. So unless you plan on branching out into other subscription services, I don't see one less thought making much impact in the oral hygiene market. Just off the top of my head, substitute came to my mind. A play on the word substitute. Also checked GoDaddy and the domain is available for like $10. But there are many more options out there that are available that will suit this service quite well. Speed Plus. Love the idea. Don't like the name or pricing model. A price that most people won't even think about. Source cheap toothbrushes and sign people up at $4.99 a year or whatever it is to barely turn a profit. Go for volume. Go for sign-ups. If you're popular in a year, you can up the price and turn a large profit. Upsell the better brushes, realizing that most people will sign up for the cheap ones. You'll profit from the upsells. Word will spread and the business will grow because of the stupid cheap brushes. I agree with the users above. The name needs to be different. Also, I am not too crazy about the logo. Reminds me of Autism Speaks. The idea is great. The past weeks I've been thinking about getting a new toothbrush, but I always forget. If I hear some good reviews about the product, I might be your next client. I love the idea, but agree with the name and domain comments. I'm not sure about changing your pricing model, though. I think that the price is really reasonable as it is. Here's my thought process. When I first saw your website and service, I thought, hey, cool. And then I thought, wait a minute, what kind of toothbrush are they going to give me? If you go to the store to look for toothbrushes, you will see so many different kinds. This makes me think that those big companies have spent a lot of time and money determining that people really care about what kind of toothbrush they buy and the perceived quality. I would rather see you keep the price where it is and make sure that your customers are happy with their toothbrushes. This looks good, but honestly, is this a need in the market? While the concept is great, do people really care about having a new toothbrush? It's quite pricey, unless you're in love with the toothbrush. I won't pull out my debit card and charge that much. And I think I represent the average American who is in their 20s, and I have savings, whereas most don't have $2,000 for a rainy day. I can see how this is valuable to large families though. But statistically larger families are poorer, so if you have a family deal of $10, you got something going. I would never search this up, unless someone told me. For me, price always win when it comes to toothbrushes. I rather spend $1 versus $3 for a toothbrush when I'm at a store. $5 sounds very reasonable to me, even if it means buying cheap toothbrushes from a third world country. The reason to keep the name would be to offer other routine disposable products. Razors, toothbrushes or toothpaste or floss, tampons, deodorant, body spray, soap, toilet paper, paper towels or napkins or tissues, laundry detergent. If this brand is less about toothbrushes directly to your door and more about their repeat consumable items you can get auto-delivered to you so you don't have to think about it, the brand or domain fits perfectly. You can also do some content marketing about body care, tooth care, cleaning tips. Look up those trending life hacks on YouTube right now. Stuff like that would be relevant here. Viral video is defiantly in my plans. I want to have all the smaller details in place first though. Awesome vigilante. I appreciate it. I should have mentioned your thread helping me out a lot as well. I'm looking forward to your subscription. Thank you. My initial idea with the name One Less Thought was to not limit it to just toothbrushes. I felt like this was a business model that could work for other hygiene products, soap, deodorant, anything. However, feedback seems to be strong on the lack of branding. I could make One Less Thought the parent company of the toothbrush site, and rebrand it with something to do with toothbrush subscriptions. This keeps my options open for the future. Thanks for the compliments. I changed the yellow font to red for now. You're right, it needs to stand out. Exactly my thinking when I started this. It looks like a lot of people are saying the same thing. I will have to seriously look into this. I tried a few different suppliers. The problem was the cheapies were just so bad. I didn't feel comfortable selling such a crappy product. The brushes I have now are top of the line. Logo will be re-evaluated. I encourage you to try it out. There is a 100% money-back guarantee. Great points. I think this may just come with time and having more customer reviews to reinforce what I already know, that these are great brushes. The adult brush is one of only 30 in the world approved by the American Dental Association to meet its high-quality standards. I also spent a lot of time visiting dentists and this brush was the overwhelming favorite. Good question. Time will tell. I feel there is a need and feedback is confirming that. I think one of my big challenges is educating the customer though. That's why I created the free ebook Ultimate Guide to Whiter Teeth, which talks about the benefits of having a fresh toothbrush, brushing regularly, etc. The blog should also help with this. Thanks for the input. I made the choice to go with quality over cheap prices. We will see how it pays off. It's hard to predict where this will go. Please do send me the links to some of these videos. Speed Plus. I think this is a great idea. The name, not so much. Other random thoughts. I wonder about the price point. When I saw the price, I did the calculations in my head. For me, I can't speak for everyone, under $20 would be no question. I mean, are all the toothbrushes ADA approved? It looks like only the adult. I like that you are using high quality brushes instead of dollar store rejects. Good stuff. You're taking actions, which is great. The only thing I wonder about is, how much of the market are using electric toothbrushes? Alright, here we go. Greater than don't spread yourself thin. As of right now, prove yourself with toothbrushes and then expand. You can keep your corporate name as an Ella Storff and then on the new domain say brought to you by an Ella Storff Incorporated. Now you look bigger, have more apparent authority and get the best of both worlds. Your long-term plan is still alive and your customers are getting a better and easier experience. You are telling me the benefits of signing up after you asked me to sign up? Tell my wife first and then tell me to sign up. Add a picture of what I am getting. I want to see it. Pictures always get better conversions. Lastly, the opt-in link says I will never spam you. Yet your about page talks about you guys being a team. Be consistent and always look bigger. You have 3 different color schemes for your calls to action. Send me my ebook is dark blue, it's simply amazing is light blue and order now is red. This goes for your headlines as well. They go from black to blue to dark blue. Don't scatter me, I don't want to be confused as to what I have to do. Nowhere on the front page do you tell me that these brushes are Premium Dental Association approved. You want me to know that right away. Have ADU accepted signs on top of that to add more authority. It's just a box with the UN targeted logo. Perhaps make it a box with toothbrushes popping out and the women smiling with a star shining from her teeth. Greater than, of course, all this with a new logo. The brush on the 3rd slider looks pixelated and bland. Also the brushes on our brushes look bland as well. Sell me premium, make them sparkle, make me need the brush. Perhaps your designers could muster something up in Photoshop. When I click to order and want to change the color, the actual color doesn't change. I would like to be able to see the actual color on the brush rather than just choose that option. When someone watches one of your testimonials, your site's link is in the description, but it is not clickable. You are leaving it up to me, whether I want to copy and paste the site. Don't leave it to me. Overall, great job. All the prices are the same. Generally adults' prices are more and decrease with age. So you should change the price of adult, kids, and teens, just like $1 difference. I agree that it might be a good idea to charge a slightly lower price for the kids. It's kind of like when restaurants charge a lower price for kids' meals when sometimes they are almost the same size as the adult meals. It's a hook to get the parents. I like some of the suggestions above, but definitely not all of them. Like the idea as well. 1. Don't lower your price and don't sell third world toothbrushes. 2. Offer a different frequency of changing brushes. I get a new one every 2 months. 3. Make an animated video that physically shows the germs you get from an old brush and how you need to replace it every 20 days to avoid your brush being covered in germs. This will gross people out and make them need your business. 4. I like that you only have one brush for each age. I would look at expanding the options. You could offer a package that includes floss and hour or toothpaste and mouthwash. Thinking out loud. I like the price point right now. You're getting a top-of-the-line brush. Only the adult brush is ADA approved. Dollar store rejects suck. Thanks for the subscription order, Mike. You're my very first customer ever, and it won't be forgotten. I couldn't find any stats on this. I remember reading somewhere the power toothbrush market was approx 200 million, and the manual was well over 1 billion, in North America. It's looking like the majority of people are agreeing with you. I'll be delving into rebranding tomorrow. Great advice. Going to fix this now. You're right, it's one of my main selling points. Another great point. Thanks. Thanks. I do need to take it one step at a time in order not to be overwhelmed. I like the video idea. It's definitely crossed my mind for the future, offering full oral hygiene packages on subscription. It will most likely build towards that as I go. Why would the subscription model work for your idea? I get free toothbrushes from my dentist, and even if I didn't, toothbrushes are sold in the exact same place as soap and groceries. It's not really a hindrance for me to get a toothbrush or toothpaste. I often don't think about it. I'll notice, hey, my bristles are kinda messed up. Best go on replace this, or I'm running low on toothpaste. No matter, I'll get some on Tuesday when I go shopping. I don't get it. I won't buy it. I'm not gonna say the idea is stupid because it might be a need, but I just don't get it. Is the price the only kicker? Spending $5 on a toothbrush isn't that big of a deal for me. Toothbrushes last me 3 to 6 months, supposed to be 3, but I use them for 6. Why would I pay $21 OI for a toothbrush subscription service? China isn't a third world country, but under the assumption that many people think China when they say third world: Crest, China, Reach, China, Colgate, China. I think one of my biggest challenges is education. I know most people look at their brush and say, hey, this should be changed, but don't get around to changing it. If you keep an unhygienic toothbrush, it can contain millions of potentially harmful germs. A poor oral hygiene routine has been linked to heart disease, stroke and arthritis. I take away the thought of even having to remember to change your toothbrush. For about the same price as you would pay in-store, you're getting a better toothbrush, ADA approved, if you choose the adult, and getting it just when you need it every 3 months as recommended by the ADA. You're also getting much more with your order. My ebook Ultimate Guide to Whiter Teeth is included. This book walks you through the steps on how to achieve a whiter smile through proper oral hygiene regimen, not through expensive, potentially harmful teeth whitening procedure. You can add floss to your subscription order for only $8.49 a year, or even a toothbrush timer which times your brushing sessions for 2 minutes to make sure you brush long enough. I think my marketing target is going to be families, mothers and fathers. This will take away their need to buy toothbrushes at the store for their kids and themselves, save money while doing, and have a better brush to boot. Who knows where the site will go? I'm testing and seeing what the market has to say. I'm willing to adapt. I'm certainly not in love with it, this is true. That's one of the marketing angles I am taking, that these companies are outsourcing your products to China, where in 2007, Chinese manufacturing sent over a buttload of poisoned toothpaste to America. Seriously, not 3 hours ago I was brushing my teeth and thought, this thing is probably old. I have got to get one of those subscription things. And no joke, I thought that will be just one less thing I will have to think about. To me the name is perfect. I have zero idea how you can make any profit on this, but hey, if you are happy with the price then I am too. Last night, when I was brushing my teeth, all I could think about was your paragraph on germs on my toothbrush. This is so me, I need more things like this. Seriously, if you add other products, send me a PM directly, or now you have my email ID, send it to there. Your target market. Lazy people who are afraid to leave their houses, that is me. Lol. Yeah. Thanks for the order. And it's true, most people I talk to, when I ask if they're using an old, outdated toothbrush, they say yes. They just don't know of the harm of using an old toothbrush. So why not save your thoughts for more important things and let me worry about the toothbrushes? Make sure you're changing it every 3 months. Ha ha. This is me too. I think this is an excellent idea. I would order it in a second, but the only problem is that I use an electric toothbrush. Maybe that is something you could offer down the road. Just think about how much your market would expand. You might even have people ordering both subscriptions, like a manual toothbrush for the kids, and an electric toothbrush head for themselves. Or, say someone already has a subscription for a manual, and they decide they want to start using an electric toothbrush. You would have a better chance at keeping that customer loyal to your company by offering this service. Just a few thoughts: if you ever start with the electric toothbrush heads, count me in. I was going to say this: I bet people with electrics change heads less often than they should. For those that don't get it, I will tell you why I ordered. My mother had lots of gum issues when I was young. I remember going to the periodontist with her many times. During the last year, I started having gum issues. Since I don't have dental insurance, I ended up paying a lot of money for a super cleaning. My major gum issues have ceased. I know I don't change brushes enough. I ordered a subscription along with one of the upgrades. I don't want pain in my gums ever again. Thanks again, Mike. Having a fresh brush and using proper brushing techniques is very underrated. No need to pay for expensive dental procedures if you just take care of the basics: brushing 2x daily, flossing 1x daily, and seeing your dentist every 6 months for cleaning. For those interested, there is a free ebook on the site here. It's an ultimate guide to help you get the basic principles of oral hygiene down: how to properly brush, how to actually floss right and when, and some tips and tricks on keeping your smile white. Check it out. It's free. Love this. Same thing could be said for razors and razor blades, but the Dollar Shave Club seems to be killing it. This certainly fills a need. Great work in recognizing it and taking the steps necessary to get it up and running. The only thing that keeps me from ordering at this time is I didn't see anything about the firmness of the bristles. Do you have the option to choose firmness? Did I overlook that? My wife has to have soft and I use medium. Thank you. All my brushes are soft bristles surrounded by extra soft. I only offer this kind of bristle for 2 reasons. 1. This is the bristle recommended by the ADA. Bristles above soft and hard can actually cause damage to the gums and are very abrasive to the tooth enamel. It would make sense on paper that firmer bristles are more effective in cleaning plaque, but this is not the case. 2. In all my conversations with dentists, they all said the exact same thing. People should only be using soft and extra soft bristles. I invite you to try out the soft bristled toothbrush. I send you brushing instructions with your order so you can make sure your bristles don't fray over the 3 months before your next brush arrives. Short and gentle strokes are the way to brush. You save money ordering the couple's discount as well, just like Patrick did. And best of all, if you aren't satisfied with the brush, there is a 100% money-back guarantee. No questions asked. Dave. I like seeing everyone's plans. The idea is great. It'll take some tweaking, but I think you'll find success with it. Good luck. Keep up the hard work. They have this service for socks. At Doc. Off or dental offices a commission. Have them put your pamphlets in their waiting room. Each office gets its own code so you know who to pay. One big reason why I like your service besides making things easier is keeping track for me when it's time to change the brush. I know it should be changed every 3 months, and I try to, but how the hell I know? Has it been 2 or 4 months since the last brush? Too many other stuff to think about. I don't know what I had for breakfast yesterday. I'm in Europe, otherwise I'd subscribe. Site itself didn't impress me and looked too crowded. If I was a random visitor from the net, I'd hardly figure what it's about. But idea as such, loved it. Good luck, Carrot, and I would lower the amount of text on the home page. Then make the remaining copy and headers a lot bigger. To me it looks like a lot of little words to read. Yes, it's a very cool site. I think they're based out of Europe and expanded to the US and Canada. A very good example of a luxury product sold on a subscription basis. Wow. Great idea. That's why I love this forum. Thanks. The site needs work for sure. When you told me you lived in Europe, I realized it wasn't actually too much more to ship it over there. Check your PMs. Is there an ADA equivalent for any other large countries? Canada, UK, Australia? Yup. There is a Canadian, Australian and British official dental associations. I just wanted to thank everyone for their support and feedback. The feedback really does help, and I have implemented some of the ideas already. I hope this doesn't constitute as spam. If it does, mods, take it down. I'm going to give you fast learners who are interested in the subscription a $3 discount, taking the price below $20. Just use the coupon code FASTLANE. It will expire by the end of the weekend though. Again, I truly do appreciate the feedback. I'm here to help in any way I can. Dave. Thanks for the info. I don't wear socks much, usually I'm barefoot or flip-flops, so probably would be a waste for me. But underwear on the other hand? I just thought of another great thing with this. Each time you get your toothbrush, it will be a reminder to change your oil. Or for some of you, take a bath. Lol. I have also been exploring and researching the idea of starting up a personal care subscription site, not toothbrushes though. My question to you, Dosh Hustle, is how much market share do you think you can get in light of Amazon Prime and sites like? I know that Amazon Prime gives you a discount if you subscribe for regular shipments. I know a lot of people who are short on time and don't like to leave the house. New moms come to mind are using this service since they can get everything from cereal to diapers to toothbrushes delivered regularly, when they want. How are you planning to compete with people who like to use the same brand of brush like an Oral-B or something, or electric like Sonicare, and they already get these from Amazon? The only difference is you offer some information about brushing and oral hygiene, but is that enough? I agree with other comments to pare down the words on your site, simplify down to the basics and make it understandable for the biggest idiot you can imagine. Haha. A hidden use. Wouldn't be a direct competitor. The problem with some personal hygiene products is that they don't get used up in time before your next shipment arrives. You can end up with an overload of soap, shampoo, etc., if you're sticking to a set shipment schedule. For example, if you get shipped soap every 2 months, and my soap isn't used up by the 2-month mark, I will start accumulating more soap than I want and eventually cancel my subscription. With toothbrushes, you are supposed to change your brush every 3 months. New one comes in, old one thrown out. With regards to Amazon, I can't just give in because they're the current e-commerce giant. If everybody who ran an e-commerce site was scared because of Amazon, there wouldn't be too many sites on the web. My site is very niche compared to what they offer. There is a printout in my room of an MJ quote that says Altavista existed before Google and MySpace existed before Facebook. I have to start somewhere. I don't know where this will end up, but it will be an interesting ride. Good outlook. Sorry, I thought also did recurring subscription shipping, but I guess they don't. The other way to differentiate yourself from the big guys is what you can include all in one box automatically. You can offer more than just a toothbrush. You can offer a whole teeth cleaning package delivered to you every 3 months, toothbrush, toothpaste, floss and mouthwash. Once a year you could include the option of Crest white strips or another whitening package as well. The idea is someone could sign up to buy everything they will need for dental hygiene by just picking out what they want in their box one time, and from there it just shows up at your door at the right time for the rest of the year, without thinking any more about it. I think your biggest fans will be dentists. I think they will really encourage their clients to sign up for this because it will ensure they have the right products on hand. Great idea. It makes completely sense. But I didn't like the website. Like somebody said before, I would never search for this online, so you need a strong marketing including a viral video, new partners and every other idea you might have to put this out there. I know where you coming from with the name and logo, but honestly they don't help the sale at all. Is boring and not attractive. I'm very particular and only look at websites once and I wouldn't go back to yours. Other tip is to show picture of the actual toothbrush. I love Oral-B and you have to impress me with great pics or features of your product so I can change from my favorite brand. I signed Shave Club because of the cool video, nice website, simple design, direct text and great pictures. I honestly don't know what does. I just meant I don't compete with them directly right now being that I sell toothbrushes. The site may grow to this, offering an all-in-one oral hygiene kit. Dentists are slowly becoming my best friends. Thanks for the feedback. My number one priority right now is finding a new domain. The feedback is overwhelming and everyone hates the name. I love it, but that doesn't matter. I changed a few things around on the site, including the homepage copy. I think it's more to the point and I followed the AIDA formula. A. Attention, use an attention-grabbing headline. I used why your toothbrush may be killing you slowly. I interest build interest with facts and quotes. I used quotes from a professor, the American Dental Association and Manchester University about the above headline, like how there are approximately 10 million germs on old toothbrushes. D. Desire make customers desire using your product, how it makes their life easier and try to get them to envision the use. A. Action ask for action. I tried being specific with steps 1, 2, 3, 4 on how to sign up for the service. I tried laying it out as if I was talking to a 5th grader. I'm going to being blogging on here, keeping everyone up to date with how the site is going and offering all the lessons I learn along the way. I appreciate the feedback and help everyone has given. It is invaluable. I previously offered $3 off everyone's first order. I'm going to make that $5. Just use the coupon code, FASTLANE. This is a thank you for the help you have given me. I'll leave it open for a few days. It will only cost $17.98 for a subscription. Thanks everyone. I'd like to know what Caesar thinks, aka MJ thanks. Guilty as charged. This guy might be a good one to do a radio interview with. I agree. Some suggestions: get a dentist to give a testimonial. On the home page reduce the text and have a big order button instead of link to catalog. When giving the yearly pricing, I suggest instead the pricing per quarter, as it will appear much more attractive and almost a no-brainer. Of course they will see the bigger yearly price when ordering, but at that point it will make sense to them if you explain it in a few words. Rebranding ideas: yes, you need a better brand and domain. Maybe something like Refresher Brush. Look at toothpaste sites or ads and maybe you'll get some ideas, as they are good at using fresh descriptions and keywords. Hope that helps. Keep at it. Some great advice here, I really appreciate it. I'm working on getting some dentists' testimonials done. Great point on the pricing structure. If I advertise it at $5.75 or 3 months, it sounds a lot better. I will implement this soon. Thanks, Dave. Okay, it is official. I will be interviewing the owner and creator of this company, David Howe, on Wed 7th at 9 p.m. Eastern City Time. You do not need to call in to hear the show. Just go to my Blog Talk Radio show here, at 9 p.m. on Wed October 7th and click on the Blog Talk Radio show on the right-hand side of the page towards the top. 347-884-8979. Speed for action. I think you mean November 7th, bro, no? Ha. Yes, thank you. Seriously, it is bad sometimes if I am not near a computer. I have to ask my wife what month it is. Thanks, man. Speed plus I changed the post, thank you. I don't know if someone already mentioned this, but the testimonials you have are quite obviously fake. I watched one with a woman, and she was like, I love the toothbrush, and here are the benefits, and I love the website, and here are the benefits, and I love the free report, and here are the benefits, and I love the blog in quick succession. Real testimonials won't sound like a portfolio of your company's products with a list of benefits. They'll be raving about one product or talking about the outcomes the product created. Just my 2C. Props on getting something up there to sell, and taking action. I'm super impressed with what you've done so far. Yes. I'm very excited to do this interview. Can't wait. Thanks for the opportunity, Mike. Thanks. I took down the testimonials, they did look very unprofessional. I have some dentists doing real testimonials for me. They should really help conversions. I also put up some HQ graphics on the homepage. They look awesome. At Doc, I was brushing my teeth this morning with my new toothbrush and my cool new 2-minute timer when I realized the sand in the timer stopped falling. Only the second time I used the timer, so I don't know if it happens a lot. Hey Mike. If that happens again, let me know. I'll send you off a new one. Maybe it just needs a shake. How do you like the brush? It's one of only 30 in the world approved by the ADA. Brush is a little softer than I'm used to, but it works fine. A shake got it going again, and I will let you know if it happens again. Hey everyone, just a reminder, I'm live with Patrick aka Michael Planty on his radio show in 20 minutes. 9 p.m. Here's the link. Damn. It's 10 p.m, sorry about that. No, it was 9 p.m. EST and he did great. Very interesting show he did for sure. You can listen to in on. Thanks for the interview, Mike. Here's the link to the broadcast. For those who missed it, there is a coupon code at the end of the show for 15% off. I'll leave it open for a few days. Dave. Awesome site. One thing, like what others are saying, is the name of the site. I feel there's no connection with tooth and dental hygiene whatsoever. As for the pricing, it's a bit steep for the start. Perhaps, cutting the price down with more value just to get your foot in the door. This way you can grab more traffic and something someone won't have to think twice about. I give you 2 thumbs up. I wish you the best, Cool Gleamer. Thanks for the input. I have lowered the pricing to less than $20 a year, comes out to $4.98 or every 3 months. So okay guys, I need some help. I've narrowed my choices to 2 domains, and with $2 toothbrush I would obviously have to offer a $2 toothbrush. I would do the same thing as Dollar Shave Club and basically offer a brush for cheap and add S or H, and offer 2 more expensive versions without shipping and handling. For example, adult brushes, brush 1, $2 plus S or H, brush 2, $5 S or H including brush 3, $6.50 S or H including will be a very nice brush for $6.50. And I would still have the teenagers and children's brushes. $2 toothbrush has a catchy ring to it, is very to the point, and basically tells you what you're getting if you come to the site. A toothbrush subscription. It's kind of a mouthful, but like everyone has said on the forums, the domain name has to relate to what I'm selling, and this does the trick. What's everyone's thoughts? I thank you in advance. Dave P.S. I'm offering a fire sale price right now on brushes to generate some buzz. Take advantage if you want. It won't last long and it's not auto renewal payment. One time, $8. Toothbrush Subscriptions.com is generic but definitely says what you do. Toothbrush? I want a subscription for my OCD son. Happened again. I have stopped using the timer. Sorry about that, Mike. It happened to me a few times too. You're the only person to buy one so far. It looks like I'll have to take the product off the site. It does work after a few shakes for me, but that's not a very quality product that I want to be selling. I'll tell you what, Mike, I'll send you 4 brushes for your son, on the house. What age is he, junior 6 to 10? Or teen 10 plus? Dave, just a typo to point out. The teen with all that Kraft dinner your kids have been eating, a high quality, regular cleaning is in order. Quality is always the motto around here, and this brush is built with teenage oral hygiene in mind. Select the teenager correction. This brush will keep those cheese stains of their teeth. Or their teeth. Thank you. Speed plus any more thoughts on Versus? $2toothbrush.com has a nice ring to it, but I think is more descriptive of what you offer. I think I would go with. It seemed slow, so I was using the timer on my phone to check. It just stopped again. I think there may have been moisture in the sand, because there always seemed to be some left in the upper part. That is great. Dean, please. I think would be a better fit, just like Dollar Shave Club. It has the catch to it and it gives the brand more pop. Not only that, but I feel you can make the margins back on the upsells. It's kind of like you are making this a no-brainer for people. Since toothbrushes are such a commodity, what you are selling to them is convenience. It's not hard for me to pick up a toothbrush when I am buying groceries. But for $2 I might be respond with, yeah, I have nothing to lose here. The perceived $2 would do well with any PR you get as well. You need a better domain name, 12 characters max. Congrats on the launch. You've made it further than most. Congrats on your launch. Now the real work begins. Another product that could work with a subscription, aluminium-free deodorant. The aluminium in most deodorants has been linked to some serious health issues, namely Alzheimer's. I overheard some nursing students talking about it a year ago and did some research. There are conflicting studies, but the demand is enough that several companies have made deodorant that's marketed as aluminium-free. I use the Arm & Hammer one. The thing is, these aluminium-free deodorants are not too common in stores. I usually buy mine online. I'm not super paranoid, but it's practically the same price, so why not be on the safe side? I would totally sign up for a subscription that would mail me a new stick every 4 months or so, as long as the price was reasonable. Google monthly searches local, exact match aluminium-free deodorant, 1900 searches aluminium-free antiperspirant, 590 searches deodorant without aluminium, 1000 searches. So it looks like there are people actively looking for this. Not a lot of people know about the issue, though. Might be effective to partner with some health blogs, do some guest posts, interviews, etc. to raise awareness. I don't know if it's a super cash cow, but if you've already made the subscription model work, you can just replicate it with this. Subscriber update: received my new toothbrush a few weeks ago. Had no idea it was time to change. Tossed the old brush and I'm good for 3 more months. There was floss added to the package, but I use flossers. I have some at home, work and in the car. Have you thought about adding electric toothbrushes? One of the dentists I talked to years ago mentioned this and I've been hooked since then. Everyone in my family uses an electric toothbrush. You could catch in another targeted area. Tom: hey Dave. Sorry if you've already answered this, but are you shipping the toothbrushes yourself or are you using a drop shipper? How's business so far? Seems like a good idea. Thanks for the insight. I won't be adding anything outside the oral hygiene realm in the near future. But down the road it's defiantly a possibility. Sounds like a cool niche too. I've never heard of it before. Defiantly has come up a few times. is something I'm looking into. Dustin, right now I am shipping all of the products myself. However, long term I defiantly plan to outsource. I haven't looked into costs yet. Anyone have any experiences with outsourcing shipping? Business is coming. Check my blogs for the latest updates. Defiantly a learning experience. Dave, it is really a big advantage, especially your business has a purpose in life and family. Continue what you have started. It is really a good start. At any update? Thanks for the interest in the update. I'll make another blog post in the near future to keep everyone posted. Talk soon. Can you link the blog post, buddy? Here's an update. Shame to trade in your business for a job, but hopefully he's happy with it. I see this is just more a part of his process, not giving up and taking a job. Entrepreneurs who take jobs often do so with a view of the long game. I don't think he settled down for a job. He just saw an opportunity to have a high-paying job while he learns a ton in it. He says in the article that he's gonna start another business of his own though.